Yo, what's good? Big Z here, and this is gonna be the last video I ever make in this space. I'm actually moving from Philly up to New York tomorrow, so I'm gonna set up my new studio once I get up there. So the next video I come out with will look totally different than this. Anyway, you guys all know that Serum is my favorite synth, and I've been using it forever. But it's time to put it up head to head against Vital. Vital is a newer synth that you can get totally free. And it's pretty mind-blowing what it can do for not costing anything. First, let's talk about overall sound quality. So I made the same exact preset in both synths. Let me know if you can tell the difference between the two, and tell me which one you think is Serum and which one you think is Vital. So guess whichever one you think was Serum and whichever one you think was Vital. So I'm going to tell you right now, Synth 1 was Vital and Synth 2 was Serum. I do think the sound quality of Serum is noticeably better. It just sounds a little more rich and expensive to me. But the point of Vital is not just to remake sounds that I've already made in Serum. So let's jump into Vital and check out the features and the user interface and compare that with Serum. If we're talking user interface, then I have to give the edge to Vital. It just looks a lot more modern and clean in my opinion than Serum does. Usually free plugins have terrible interfaces and don't look good at all. But the reason they can do this is because Vital is still making a lot of money. They're one of the first plugin companies that I've seen adopt the freemium model that a lot of businesses use today. So the totally free version, you do get access to all the features of the synth and you can use everything in the synth, all the effects and everything, but you get a limited amount of wavetables and a limited amount of presets. But if you want some more options for more presets and more wavetables, then there are different versions you can choose from. There's a $5 a month version, there's a $25 version, and there's an $80 version, which all compare to Serum, which is $189, or you can do a rent-to-own program through Splice at $10 a month until you pay off that $189. All these prices seem very cheap. Anyway, like I said, I think the interface is much more modern, but the layout is almost exactly the same as Serum. Up top here you have the voice tab, the effects tab, the matrix tab, and the advanced tab. In Serum you basically have the exact same tabs, they're just called different things. You have the oscillator tab, the effects tab, the matrix tab, and the global tab. So I actually found it pretty easy to just jump into Vital and start making sounds just because of how similar the layout is. It's very intuitive and visual like Serum is. And that's what I've always loved about Serum, is how it visualizes the sound design process and just makes it easier to comprehend what's going on with sound design. But Vital is really taking that visual interface to the next level. Everything is really enlarged in Vital, so if you're editing an envelope or an LFO, it just makes it really easy to see what you're doing. And just like Serum, you can modulate almost everything within the synth. Check out this preset right here. It's using 8 different LFOs and 5 different envelopes for this sound. I think that preset is a great example of just how crazy you can get with the sound design in this synth. Now Serum, you can do all of that too. It has 8 different LFOs and a lot of envelopes to use too. But where it differs is there's one extra oscillator actually in Vital. It gives you an oscillator 3, while in Serum you just have this extra sub oscillator as the 3rd oscillator. But what you can do with it is really limited, and it's not that helpful. Another advantage of Vital is there are 2 main filters on the voicing tab down here, filter 1 and filter 2, and then you get a 3rd filter over in the effects section right here. So there's really 3 different filters you can play with. And there have been plenty of times where I've been designing sounds in Serum where I wish I had an extra filter to use. I will say I do think the built-in effects in Serum sound better than they do in Vital. Like for example, the multiband compressor, I'm just gonna take this really basic saw sound right here, and I'll add a multiband compressor to it. Where in Serum, if I take that same saw sound and add that same multiband compressor, it just sounds a little more refined in my opinion. And the same thing goes with the reverb and some of the other effects too. They just sound a little bit better in Serum to me. I do still think that the biggest advantage Serum has over Vital is that there are years and years of tutorials and videos on YouTube showing how to make certain sounds in Serum. You can look up pretty much any sound you want to on YouTube and how to make it in Serum, whereas Vital doesn't have that backlog of tutorials yet, but that will change in the future. I know Serum is an expensive plugin, so let me know if you guys would like to see a preset pack from me using Vital, because then you can just download Vital for free and use the presets that I make for you. So let me know if you'd like to start seeing some Vital preset packs on my website, which you can check out down below. In conclusion, it's really amazing what Vital has been able to build using this freemium model. All of the features and the wavetables and the interface they've put together are pretty amazing for a free synth. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little comparison video. I'll definitely be using Vital a lot more in the future, so I'll go more in depth in some future videos. So thank you guys for watching. It's been great having this space here to make videos and music in for the past few years, but it's time for a change of pace. I'll show you guys my new setup in New York once I get everything set up, so you'll see that in the next video. Peace.